What's up, YouTube? This is your big bro, King Jabez. Back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, and let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram. That's King Jabez, and if you want to talk to me one-on-one, I do offer consultations. Whatever you decide to do, it is greatly appreciated. Let's do some work. Today's video is entitled, Chosen Ones, the wait is over. You are about to blow up quickly. The reason you can blow up quickly is because you were strong enough to go through the long process. So the process was long. The process was 5 years. The process was 10 years. Some of you 15 years. Some of you 20 years. For some of you, you went through a long training period. And now God has literally put a gift in you that is rare. And it's time to manifest that. And once he puts you on that platform, it's up. So those who have doubted you, won't matter at this point. What do you even think about yourself? That doesn't even matter. Your time is here. Walk in it. Stop doubting who you are. You're not a rookie. You didn't start this journey yesterday. You started it years ago. You've earned this. You've proven yourself. You passed a series of tests. You went through your isolation. You had the courage to leave your hometown. So now you are being positioned to blow up. Receive that. Stop doubting. Get rid of the fear. Get rid of the insecurity. Let me talk to you today. Talk to you. Stop letting people who are not doing anything talk you out of it. Let me say that too. Some people, I'm going to say it out, flat out, all cap. Capologists. That's what I'm going to start calling. They need to start a record label called Cap a Lot Records. You know what I mean? All talk. Don't do nothing they say. You hear me? Yeah, I'm talking my stuff tonight. Don't do nothing besides talk. Ain't finna go to the gym. Ain't finna start a business. Ain't finna work out. Ain't finna do nothing besides talk. And some of you are letting talkers talk you out what you're supposed to do. Imagine that. Imagine that. You need to get active. You know who you are. That's what I'm telling you. This is a pep talk. Stand in your power is what I'm saying tonight. Let me make it plain. Know who you are. Stop letting people talk you out of what you're supposed to do. You hear me? This is your time. Opinions are just that. Now it's time to let your feet do the talking. Let your hands do the talking. Let the decisions you make and the impact you have on others do the talking. Chosen ones, the wait is over. You are about to blow up very quickly. So while I don't believe in overnight success, I do believe in an overnight breakthrough. So what does that mean? That means that you have been through a process that took a lot of time. You have passed a number of tests. You have been refined. You have been purified. You've developed character. Your conversation is better. You have grown as a triune being, spirit, soul, and body. And so now your break's going to happen instantly because you were willing to take the long road. You hear me? So many people are not willing to take the long road towards growth. They want instant gratification. And because you've been willing to grow over the course of 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years in some cases, your blow up is going to happen instantly because what has happened is that God himself has placed a gift in you. Let me make it plain. And that gift has been given to you and it is rare. And you are able to use this because you've been strong enough to carry it. Remember in the past, I talked about the teaching of being strong enough to carry a blessing. Everyone doesn't understand that. Biggie Small told us a long time ago, more money, more problems, right? More responsibility, more status, growth. You have to be strong to carry that. And so what God's been doing through your trials, through your temptations, is proving you, refining you. And now he's looked at you and said, you ready? Thumbs up. You're now in a position to be elevated, right? You have to earn that right. So the wait is over. It means you've been waiting. You've been patient. Some of you have been in this cycle of trial and error, trying to learn, trying to better yourself. A lot of people have underestimated you, haven't they? They thought they had you figured out. And this is why when you are blessed, you have to be careful that you don't let back into your circle those who doubted you. Because what will happen? When people see that you're going to grow without them and you're now beneficial, they'll try to spin the block. They'll try to come back, get back to your life, and act like they didn't reject you. Okay, act like they didn't leave you out there by yourself. Act like they didn't believe in you. And when you're able to rise above that, people will spin a block. So you have to now be careful and to purge your circle. So when the Most High is purging you, he's not just purging you, he's also purging your circle, who's around you. When people pick a side, let them stay there. There are new people out here. It's a big earth. Billions of people. And there are people out here who will believe in you. Listen to me. There are people out here who will trust you. There are people out here who will honor what God has put in you. Because that's really the bottom line. It's not so much that they're dishonoring you, but on a much deeper level, they are dishonoring what God's doing with you. That's what it's really about. Because it's not really about any of us. They're basically belittling something that is precious to God that he's placed in you and saying, oh, you ain't nobody. She ain't nobody. And that right there is something you can't play with. When a person has that, in fact, Tupac said this, by the way, since we talk about, Tupac Shakur said, if you doubt me, I don't want you around me. You see, this is how people who excel think, whether it be in the arts or through business, entrepreneurship, trades, whatever you do. Okay, I don't have to go down the list. Whatever you do. People who are successful in any industry, they understood the importance of having people around them that believe in them. And if you don't, I don't want you around me. You're welcome to have an opinion, right? You can think what you want to think. Just keep that over there. That's where I'm at now. If you don't believe, cool. Stay away from me. I'm not going to have you around me. I don't want you in my ear. And why? Because I need supreme confidence to do what I need to do. I cannot play with my future. I cannot play with my destiny. I don't want people around me putting any doubt in my mind. Now, this is not a message against criticism, which is sometimes merited. Being critiqued to grow. There's difference between criticism versus someone just being negative, being a crank. So we're not against that, but we are against anyone causing us to lose full confidence in what we're trying to accomplish. Because what you're trying to do, if it's something big, you can't do it insecure. You can't do it daily doubting yourself. At some point, you have to be confident and know this is who I am. That's simple. Whether you believe it or not, what you have in your mind is a character that you have developed. Let's make it plain. I ain't gonna play with you tonight. I'm making it plain. People have made a character in their mind as to who they think you are. And that's fine. Keep that character in your mind. Keep that clown in your mind, whatever you want to say. And I'm going to believe and operate based on who I am. And when you have this type of confidence, they're going to begin to project and call you arrogant. Who do you think you are? They start playing victim because they can't play with you. You see, when people can't play with you, they go right to projection. They go right to slandering because they can't just say, you know what, flat out, you got me. They're not going to say that. You dig? They're not going to say, you got me. I was wrong. People will rather almost do anything, you hear me, than to say, I was wrong about you. They would rather ignore. They would rather go find somebody else. Some people just can't do that. And that's fine. Move on. Find new people. This is why I'm all about leaving your hometown. This is why I'm all about building new connections. This is why I'm all about networking. It's a big world. So when you have people who are talking this way about you, shake them. Because there's about 10, 15, 20 more people, 100 more people, thousands of more people who will accept you. And not only accept you, but also help you in your success. There are some people who want you to be successful. Let me say that. Let me say that today. There are some people out here who actually want you to win. Everyone isn't a hater. Let's be clear. Everyone isn't there to bring you down. There are some people who I have referred to in the past as destiny helpers. People who are here to help you get where you are trying to go. Does that make sense? So there are people out here who want you to win. Hang around them. Get around people who are doing better than you, who won't be jealous of the success you're able to obtain. If people are jealous on this level and you're not even where you're trying to go, that's a clear sign I need you away from me. Because if you don't like me on this level, once I elevate, you're definitely not going to like me. See, when you have vision, right? These are various dimensions of wealth. Let me kick that real quick. We talked about in the past 7 dimensions of wealth, right? You guys remember we in class right now. Listen to me. Listen to everything I say. Every word, verbatim. Wisdom, knowledge, vision, actual currency, property, relationships. Those are good name. I was trying to think of 7. Those are all 7. Those are 7 dimensions of wealth. When you blow up, you need all 7. You need a good name. You need wisdom. You need to have vision. You're not going nowhere without vision. Without vision, we perish according to the Bible, right? That's true. You got to have some money to get there. You got to have some wisdom and knowledge and vision to do something with the money, right? All of that is important and essential towards going forth. So when I talk about wealth on my platform, we're not talking about just money. There are various forms of wealth. You need a wealth of wisdom first. You need a wealth of knowledge. The wealth of knowledge leads to the actual currency. Okay? Focus on that first. Focus on having a wealth of knowledge, wisdom, knowledge, vision, and then your network, a good name. People say good things about you. They trust you. You are reliable, responsible, and accountable. Reliable, people can depend on you. You know, you're not this. So many people are just cap. I'm going to just talk my stuff today. Some people just cap. I'm going to say it flat out. I don't care if you like it or not. Cap. All talk. Ain't finna do nothing. Not finna go to the gym. Not finna read no books. Not finna start no channel. Not finna start no business. Not finna write no song. I know you're mad at me. Not finna go do anything besides talk. So when you actually are a person of action, they don't like you. A lot of people just do this here. Ain't finna do jack. No courage. No confidence. Worry about what people think about them. Not finna do nothing. So when you are not that type of person, they don't like you. Because you actually have confidence in yourself. You really mean what you say. You're going to actually stand on what you say out your mouth. That's rare. You're going to follow through. And when you do that, you are opening the portal for abundance. The portal of abundance, in my belief, is open to those who are active, right? Who are growing, meditating, praying, reading, working, eating right, treating people right, feeding their mind, right? It starts there. You got to feed the mind. I said it before, I said it again. The mind is the instrument of manifestation. So with a message like this, you should be excited. Good things are coming your way. Let me say that. Let me close this on a real high note. Good things are coming your way. God is watching you. Your trials have not been in vain. The lessons you've learned have not been in vain. He definitely not wasting the talents he gave you. God don't waste talents. God does not waste talents. Let me tell you what God doesn't do. He doesn't waste talents. He doesn't waste time. What he has put in you is about to manifest now, whether you understand it or not. Because everything you won't understand. You know, can I take you to the book for a second if you don't mind? You know, big bro talk about the Bible, right? That's okay with you, isn't it? If it ain't, you shouldn't be watching my channel. But anyway, this is what the Bible says. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. That's Proverbs, by the way. Yeah. What does that mean? God doesn't reveal everything. God won't show you everything. Some things he's going to make you figure out step by step. That has been my experience. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. He will not show us everything. That's why it's a journey. That's why they're tests. How would it be a test if he gave us all the answers? Yeah, right? So, you know, we got to go take it day by day. And then some of us, we want answers for everything. That's not how it works, my boy. That's not how it works, sis. Some stuff you got to walk out. You got to ride this one out. And you have. And that's why you're at this point now where the blessing's going to drop and you will go forward and blow up quickly. So, that's what I got for tonight. Thank you guys for listening. God bless. Peace.